Hey, welcome back to another video. We're out here preparing, making our final preparations for bow season here in Ohio. And we thought we'd bring the camera along, show you guys a little bit what we're doing. But before we go there, I want to show you what I was doing a little bit over a week ago. We were in Pennsylvania and for a weekend, and got a message from a friend from church, Brian Hirschberger. He was on the way to Maine to go bear hunting, and he told me there's some cancellations. Some hunter's grandpa died and they had to cancel. They can't come bear hunting. Asked if I want to come at a discount. I was like, well, first I thought I've got too much stuff on my schedule, I can't, but worked all day Mondays and got a flight, flew up to Bangor, Maine. Brian picked me up at the airport. Now we're heading over to camp. And we were at our sleeping camp, took a quick shower. Now we're heading over to main camp, grab some lunch, and head out bear hunting. So, pretty excited. First time hunting with Brian, too. Yeah. Let's see what happens. Hey guys, welcome back to the day 2. It is breakfast time. We got ourselves a coffee and a breakfast sandwich. No bear for me or Brian last night, but there were 2 shot in camp. One was with the bow, one with the gun, right?
Both with the gun.
Were they both with the gun?
Yeah,
okay.
Both with the gun. 202 pounder and 186 pounder.
Yeah, bear.
Nice sows.
That is 4 bear now. They got 2 the first night before I came, and then 2 more last night. So hopefully tonight is our turn.
Yeah.
This is the cabin we're staying in. Oh, Brian and I brought our coffee down to the river. Pretty nice big river here. Beautiful. Looks like there's an island down there. There's a boat right here. Little rowboat. We could probably take for a ride if we wanted to, but not sure we want to. Kind of windy and decent. Looks, I can't really tell. Is it a decent current or is it just the wind and the waves? Or both? Well, I'm back in the stand for the 3rd night. Just got settled in. And a guy just left. Dumped some bait at the bait pile. Came back up here and said there's not much going on at the bait. So he said if I don't see nothing tonight, they'll probably move me to a new bait tomorrow night. So hopefully we see something tonight. But it's a gorgeous day weather-wise, except it's windy. And bears don't really like to move when it's windy, so it's supposed to die down just before dark. Hopefully that's the time they move and one decides to show up. They did put some extra bait, some really strong send-it stuff down here today. That wasn't there before, so maybe that'll draw one in. So we'll see. But I'll get my camera set up back here, my GoPro, get settled in, and hopefully a bear shows up tonight. Set up in my stand. I really like the look of this. I'm in a stand of some big trees. Got a big pine in front of me. Big aspens, I believe. Cedar tree. Got a small tree right here to attach all my cameras to. Ladder stand. Bait pile's about 25-30 yards away. I can actually see a little further than the bait pile. I can see 50-60 yards in most directions, so that's kind of cool. A little bit more open, but It's still fairly thick. So it's not as far from main camp to this site as the other sites were. So it didn't take long to get here. So I'm a little bit earlier. It's probably only about barely 3 o'clock yet. Yeah, 3 o'clock right now. So should be a good sit. Excited to see what we can do here. Be my last night. Got me a bug net. Keep the mosquitoes away. Hopefully it'll help. I hunted from Tuesday afternoon till Friday night. And they obviously were there for the weekend and hunted Monday night and all the way through Saturday night, the rest of the group. There was 15 hunters and there was 8 bears shot with 8 bears killed, I should say, 9 shot. One of them, the last night we couldn't find it, was wounded, but we don't think it would die. So we let it go after tracking it a mile and 1.4 miles. We tracked it after dark with dogs. Get a video of that time. Still looking for the bear. Tracking with the dog. It's quite an experience, but unfortunately I didn't get one. But had a blast hanging out with those guys. They were from Ohio, Indiana, Massachusetts, and I think that's it. A couple of places in Ohio, a couple of places in Indiana. So anyway, had a blast up there and got home Saturday noon. Flew home after tracking that bear during the night, 1.4 miles, and not going to bed at all. Got a little bit of a nap at the airport and then on the way home on the plane, but that's it. So I was pretty tired, but had a blast. Now we're out here getting ready, making final preparations for Ohio Archery season that's coming up here in a couple weeks. Let's go. We got Boontown. We got KBO Crunch, which is a deer feed. It's a wildlife feed actually, but it's got corn and sunflower seeds. You can see there a little bit. And other stuff in it. And one of the things we're doing is replacing the feeder at the hilltop. We had a 200-pound boss buck feeder there, and in the fall time, when there's not a lot else to eat, that feeder is empty so quickly. And what is it, usually a week? Roughly a week, 1 to 2 weeks, that 200 pounds is empty. So we got a new feeder, a 600-pound boss buck. We're gonna take this out, fill that feeder, and we're gonna take the 200-pound home. We have about an acre of woods behind our house, so we're gonna take that down there and put it behind our house in the woods there. Let's go. Brand new feeder. What do you want? KBO Crunch. Boys are up there in the blind getting it cleaned out. Got mom's handheld vacuum sweeping the carpet floor and making sure it's all ready to go hunting. I'm warm, just got done filling that feeder over there. Here's the other one. Gotta take it home, put it behind our house. This fourth Arrow camera arm and head is awesome. We had 2 of these, and we have 2 blinds here on this property. And we were using these as our main camera arms until last year. Joni got one of the smaller saddle type arms. Fits into your backpack a lot easier. He liked it so well that we decided we're gonna all 3 get those. So we got 2 more of those saddle arms, and we're gonna have these in the blinds. So we have brackets in here mounted to the wall that fits this camera arm. So we're gonna just put these in here and leave them in here. Every time you hunt in the blind, you just bring your camera and put it in this video head, and it's good to go. That's pretty dirty. Put this head on that bracket. And that's ready to go. So now we're gonna trim shooting lanes, make sure they're all good to go. Lewis is going up into this double ladder that's overlooking the edge of our food plot. It's gets a lot of deer traffic right out in here, and they use this main trail some. Got this wise eye right here, and we get a lot of videos on that with deer eating right out here. So I want to make sure he can shoot out to the food plot and obviously this trail. And it's very thick bedding cover right back behind the stand. So it's perfect for a northwest or a west wind where it's blowing that way, away from the food plot and away from the bedding. Stand is right up there. Lewis just started crawling now, but pretty good shooting lane right over top of those branches down into the food plot. And there's a trail we cut in there earlier with the weed whacker, the weed eater, and make sure they can get out here easily. All right, next stand, Lewis. Okay, Lewis is in the stand there. This is the other corner of the food plot. We just came from there, and we want to be sure have a shooting lane right here. Probably should open that up a little bit right there, and then another one. You think we can do another one here about right there? Huh? If I can reach it, let's see. Okay, let's do this one first. I'll put the camera right here. Lewis is heading into the stand. It's up in that tree right there. Gotta trim some. Like from right here, you can barely even see the stand. So many branches. But I think right here, we're gonna have a shooting lane. And then another one on this side over here. Only have two small ones here. So we're gonna make sure you can shoot down here Just gotta trim a few right here, I think. And then over there we'll make another one. Good on that one. One more over here. All right, that's it, guys. We got all the lanes trimmed, shooting lanes, and hooking our trailer back up here at the edge of the food plot. We're heading out. So make sure you guys subscribe, leave a comment down below, like the video, turn on the bell notification, and we'll see you guys in a couple weeks when we start posting hunting videos. I'm sure you guys are probably as excited for hunting season as we are. So I think we got what do we say? We're gonna have 13 locations to hunt on this property. Plus, we're hunting West Virginia as well. And we'll be in Colorado mule deer and elk hunting in November. 3rd rifle in November. So we gotta see you in the next video.